Hey everybody, it's Shoebox Legends. Thanks for joining me again today. We're going to talk about something that I haven't touched on really too much in the early history or the brief history of the channel here, and that is Xander Bogaerts. So he is my favorite current player. I'm a Red Sox fan. I live in New England, and he became my favorite active player when he joined the team at the end of the 2013 season. Towards the end, was called up. Of course, the Red Sox won a World Series that year, so he got a ring after just a couple months of experience at the major league level. Has been an important part of the team ever since. Is sort of the face of the franchise once Mookie Betts moved on to Los Angeles, and of course won a second World Series in 2018 with the Red Sox as well. I think, obviously I'm biased here, but I think he's one of the more underrated, offensively talented shortstops in baseball. His fielding is not flashy or above average, but it's very, very solid, and he swings a really good bat for his position. The Red Sox have locked him up for the next few years on a long-term deal, which I'm really happy about, and he just continues to pay dividends year after year. So I've been collecting his stuff since he broke into the league. It's not, my number one collecting passion or anything like that, but I think I have a pretty decent side collection that I've built up over the years of Xander's cards, and so from time to time I will do a video just showing off some of my Bogaerts stuff. And today we're going to start off by just looking at two slabbed rookie cards. So I do have a lot of graded cards, even though I haven't focused on that too much in the early days of the channel. But here's one that I grabbed a couple of years back. This is a refractor out of 2014 Bowman Sterling. So all of Xander's official rookie cards came in 2014. He does not really have any officially licensed 2013 stuff other than, Topps Heritage minors and things like that. This is just a great card if you are a fan of the shine, which you probably know that I am by this point in my channel's history. But, just kind of speechless looking at how the light refracts off this one. I like this is not for everybody, I'm sure, and there's a reason this is one of his more obscure rookie cards, but I kind of like the the outer space kind of thing going on here with the clouds and stars. It's a little bit weird and quirky, but it makes for a damn nice refractor and a rookie card that you don't really see every day. I don't intend to sell this or anything, so I've never looked at pop counts, but I suspect there aren't a ton of these out there. And I got this for a real steal, a price point that, now it costs more than that just to even submit a card to PSA after the recent price hikes. So very, very glad to have that one. It's certainly not my most significant Bogaerts by any means, but I enjoy having some variety and some lesser known cards in my collection. And so I happily scooped that one up. And then the second one that I have to pair with it is a newer pickup. So I just grabbed this card in the last few months, and it was my very first purchase on myslabs.com. If you have not checked that site out, definitely give it a look. If you sell graded cards on eBay, I highly recommend you fill out the seller form and throw some of your stuff up on there. They charge a 1% commission on sales of slabs with no refunds and a zero tolerance policy for any BS. The owner does not hesitate to throw users off the platform for not paying for an auction or not honoring an auction that was won. So it's pretty cool. And you definitely can find some discounted prices on there sometimes because obviously, sellers are willing to let things go for a price point that is well below what they may ask for on eBay, where if they're like me and they have the privilege, quote unquote, of being a managed seller, they're hit with, sometimes up to 12.5% sales fee on an auction. So you can get some great deals, and I think that was the case with this one that I picked up. So this is Xander's flagship rookie card out of 2014 Topps. I love this card. I love this image. This is one of my favorite modern baseball cards just because it is the classic rookie of my favorite player, and it has a great shot of the Green Monster scoreboard in the background, and I like how the ball is, in midair here being tossed by Bogaerts, presumably at the beginning of a double play. Great image. Love this card. And had never seen a slabbed PSA 9 or better yellow parallel like this. These were available exclusively in, I believe, Walgreens, hanger boxes, something along those lines. So very, very difficult to track down. One of the things Topps did with the 2014 set that I love is they put out all kinds of awesome colored parallels like this of all the different primary colors. If your player is in the 2014 base set like Xander is here, you can find these in yellow and purple and burnt sienna and green, you name it. So certain colors are certainly harder to track down than others, and yellow is one of the more difficult ones. On top of that, these are very tough grades. They don't stay in mint condition for very long, and the borders show a lot of chipping and issues as well as the corners. So I did have a raw copy of this, and I still do, which I keep in an Ultra Pro, one touch, and it's okay, but it's certainly not in the fantastic shape that this card is in. I'm sure the person who submitted this was probably hoping for a PSA 10, because upon looking this thing over closely, I really don't see many flaws with it, and it's pretty well centered as well. But in any event, was really happy to discover this one sitting out there on my slabs, and was even happier when the seller accepted my very reasonable offer. I think I got a real win here, adding that one to my Bogaerts collection. And so just wanted to show that off today and talk a little bit about my slabs. So that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed these two. This is really literally the extreme tip of the iceberg when it comes to my Bogaerts collection, which is a few hundred cards in depth now, and I have some other nice slabs and things like that I'll be showing in the future. So if you enjoyed this, or if you enjoy looking at player PCs on YouTube, let me know, leave a comment below, and I will certainly make sure to show off some more Xander in the future. But that's all for today. Appreciate you stopping by, and I'll be back soon with more content. Take care.